Let's show some highlights.
Here we go.
Texans and the Lions. Jim Schwartz Lions. The Lions have lost 8 consecutive times on Thanksgiving Day. And this one would head to overtime. Let's start early, though. First quarter, Matt Shaw, plenty of time. Finding Owen Daniels, or he should have found him. He was wide open.
Wide open.
You said it. Oh!
And then Ndamukong Suh with the left foot there. I don't know.
Back-to-back.
Is that going to? Are we going to talk about that? Did he try to do that?
I'm sure it was discussed during the game. When we go back to last Thanksgiving, that was intentional. I don't know if you could say what happened today was intentional.
Coincidence?
Something like that. Yeah. All right. Second quarter, Texans ball trailing 7-0. Shaw rolling out. They do this so well. Roll one way and throw back.
You got to have an effective run game for this play to work. And Schaub and the Texans are one of the best at it. And Andre Johnson had a big game today, Paul.
That was 37 yards right there, Willie. Patience by Arian Foster. 6-yard touchdown. Game all tied at 7.
This is why he's the best in the NFL right there. The patience that he showed, waiting for the seam to open, and he broke for his 3rd consecutive 1,000-yard season today.
Matthew Stafford always has a matchup advantage in Calvin Johnson, but when Jonathan Joseph is out, you can do that. 35 yards.
There is no defense for that man.
Mike Thomas, one of the supplements out wide for Matthew Stafford. Sidearm flip. Lions on top 14-7.
Stafford spread the ball around well today. He got everybody involved.
Andre Johnson was involved from the start. 43 yards. Manages to come up with it. Texans get the first down. Andre Johnson finished the first half, 3 catches, 87 yards.
Good concentration on that one.
Couple of plays later, Shaw buying time, finding Kevin Walter, 5 yards. Shaw taken down by Suh late.
I don't like that. Anytime Suh takes you down, it's violent and it doesn't look good.
He doesn't let anybody go down easy.
3rd down and 7. Owen Daniels, game tied at 14.
Red zone, you always got to be aware of the tight end.
I think he just carved up some turkey.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
He served it.
Sliced.
Matthew Stafford still has something he likes with Calvin Johnson. Touchdown. 22 yards out. Lions up 21-14.
It was great position by Allen Ball. It's just unfair with Calvin Johnson. His concentration, being able to go up, extend plays, being in the air, his height. It's just tough.
5 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Huge play in this game. Justin Forsett up the middle. Looks like he is down, but he gets up. Whistle never blew. So he goes 81 yards for a touchdown. Now, every single scoring play is going to be reviewed. You don't need to throw a flag to have it reviewed. However, Jim Schwartz is going to go ahead and throw that challenge flag. Since all scoring plays automatically reviewed, Schwartz is called for unsportsmanlike conduct. The play is not reviewable and the touchdown stands.
I don't get this. I understand as a coach, you are supposed to know the rules and you have to know exactly what's going on, but this is ridiculous.
They should have put him in the
They were going to challenge. They were going to challenge the play anyways. That's Gunther Cunningham. Obviously, he's upset.
Drop kick of the book. Unbelievable play there. Unbelievable sequence. 24-24. Joique Bell. Was he untouched?
Untouched. And that was the parting of the Red Seas right there, Willie. This is what the Detroit Lions needed to do the entire fourth quarter when they kept throwing the ball on 2nd and 3rd down.
It's J.J. Watt with the defensive line coach Bill Kolar for the Texans. Lions next possession. 3rd down and 10. Stafford sacked by J.J. Watt for a loss of 7. Takes them out of field goal range.
That's a great makeup play. That happened to me in the Super Bowl. Got away with a big penalty. We scored. They called it back. I came back, got the sack. That's a good makeup play.
J.J. Watt had 3 sacks, or that was his 3rd sack. That's Schaub to Andre Johnson on 3rd and 8. 1st down and 10. Schaub to Johnson and almost picked off by Chris Houston.
Seemed like that one got away from him. Just started floating in the air, and Houston's got to take advantage of his opportunities.
Andre Johnson had over 200 yards receiving last week. He didn't quite get there this time, but that's for 16 on 4th and 7. He had 188 yards receiving. 3 plays later, 3rd and 10. This is the scoring play from last week in overtime. Remember, against the Jaguars? No score there, but it gets 12 and a 1st down at the 13. 3 plays later, 2nd and goal, Arian Foster. Touchdown Houston, game all tied at 31.
He has a nose for the end zone.
Lions next possession, 3rd down and 10 on the Texans 45. Looking for Calvin Johnson. Incomplete, and Willie, you said you didn't like that call. 3rd and 10.
Nah, I didn't like that call. I mean, you had Pettigrew on a double move. I think he was open. You just go ahead and get the 1st down. It was 3rd and 5 on that play. Get the 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Lions ball now, Stafford to the rookie Ryan Broyles. Stafford making a nice play. Perfect touch to his left, 40-yard gain.
Broyles had a big day today, and he filled in for Titus Young. I always say opportunity meets preparation.
Brandon Pettigrew makes the catch, but stripped by Manning. Ball recovered by Darryl Sharpton. The Texans take over on their own 35. With the football now, Shaw fakes the end around, finds Andre Johnson. Again, 9 catches, 188 yards for Johnson today.
Who said Andre Johnson lost a step? I want to know those people that's talking about
See
that.
the way he came back to the ball, man. That's a big play.
He's a vet.
Looking pretty good these last couple of weeks. 3rd and 14, Arian Foster thrown for a loss of 2. So next play, Shane Graham from 51 yards out in overtime.
That was after the Jim Schwartz freeze play. So he got him with the freeze play, right, Paul?
He froze him. That was almost good, but the bottom line, no good. Lions take
He didn't
over.
want to look at it.
Premature celebration.
On their own 41, there would be another missed field goal coming up here. Lions next possession. Stafford wants Tony Scheffler. Has it, leaps over Bryce McCain and picks up 14.
That's a great play right there.
3 plays later, facing 3rd down again, 3rd down and 10. Stafford wants the rookie Ryan Broyles, but hits the ground before Bryce McCain can make the interception. Lions forced to punt.
Unfortunately for Broyles, he had a big day, really like you said, but that's the one he's going to remember.
2nd down 5. Shaw intended for Keyshawn Martin. Kyle Vanden Bosch will never have a better chance.
Ended the game. He could have ended it right there.
It'll never be easier. This one picked off by Chris Houston, and the Lions are in business.
Houston picks off Houston.
You like that, huh?
I like it. Houston, we have a problem.
You have a big problem if you're Detroit. Or if you are Houston, you have that issue. Lions next possession, 3rd down 11. Stafford to Tony Scheffler. Well-placed ball, 14 yards. Lions first down on the Houston 28. Couple of plays later. Let's bring out the veteran Jason Hanson and just let him end this, right?
Wrong.
Yeah, he's a given.
Almost.
Wrong.
Lions take over on their own 37.
Only in Detroit.
Schwartz can't believe it. I don't know how you hit the post.
Not even wind to blame, not even cold. Texans next possession. Schaub to Andre Johnson. He continues his monster day, 23 yards, and the Texans now in field goal range.
Got a little nervous. I saw that ball on the ground. I was like, I hope it's not a fumble.
Yeah. Well, then you get scared if you're a coach. Do I throw the flag? Do I wait? What do I do?
And Shane Graham thought about missing that. Did you see that?
He tried.
He thought about pulling that one too far to the left. But it's good from 32 yards out, and the Texans win in overtime, 34-31. That's how Houston moves to 10-1, and how the Lions fall to 4-7. The Lions have lost 9 consecutive times on Thanksgiving Day. Here's Matthew Stafford moments after the loss.